What you're about to see is graphic. I'm over here, Northwest DC, coming from the Memorial area, going into Georgetown, Newhurst Highway. Freeway, it's the freeway. And I come across the dwelling place of human beings. This is remarkable, folks. Someone has lived here outside, homeless. This may be someone's house here. Let me go on the other side. I want to step down here, but it looks kind of unsafe. And what I mean by unsafe is hazardous. It's defecation and how could people live like this in 2015 in the nation's capital? How could this happen, folks? How could humanity allow this to happen and continue to happen on a daily basis? The people that live in these areas in all types of weathers and conditions, with someone's sons and someone's daughters, someone's possible mother or father, that has become an outcast of society. Unbelievable. Here's a gentleman now. He has a bag, laundry bag, in his hand, one of the identity symbols of a person that's homeless. You see it for yourself. This is on the Whitehurst Bridge. Excuse me, earlier I said Newhurst, the Whitehurst. This gentleman here is possibly, I'm pretty sure, is homeless. Look at here. This is right in the back of the Kennedy Center, where people spend thousands and thousands of dollars. But just a few yards away, the dwelling place of the homeless. What's this? This is right on the highway. This is one of humanity's brothers. A human being. A being with a life, a soul, emotions, feelings. Unbelievable. Okay, folks, this is one of our brothers right here. What's your name, sir?
Emmanuel.
Mr. Emmanuel. He gonna give us a few minutes of his time and tell us about how this situation had become as such.
Well, I just had a little bad luck, and I figured I'd just go on and hit the street and see what I can get to make the best out of what I can do, you know. So I'm doing all right. I got a place to lay back, you know.
Okay.
I really get that wet with the rain. So.
How long you been outside and you been out of home, Mr. Emmanuel?
I've been out here maybe about 10 years. 10
years. You've seen a lot of things when since you've been out here.
Oh yes, I have.
You from the Washington D.C. area, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So on a real cold and frigid nights, do you go in somewhere or do you stay out?
Sometimes I stays out, you know. I try, you know, I got a few things I can do to stay warm with, you know.
So these areas is where you keep your some of your belongings?
Yeah.
Well, folks, that's right here in Washington, D.C. Our brother, Mr. Emmanuel, gave us a little part of his story, and hopefully that his situation will turn for the best in the near future. Thank you, Mr. Emmanuel. Right off a White Horse Freeway. Would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Emmanuel been out here for 10 years. He said he had some bad luck, some misfortune, and he hasn't been able to regather himself. This should not be, but it is, but it don't have to continue to be. The nation's capital. Washington, D.C. Where the Congress, the Senate, the President lives, and the place of the homeless. Under a bridge is where Mr. Emmanuel has a residency or a safe haven for his property, and he's going off to his next experience. May the Most High protect him and have mercy on his soul. Yeah, folks, the most extraordinary thing about meeting Mr. Emmanuel is his name. His conditions is a great horror, but his name says it all. His name is Emmanuel, which in turns means God is with us. God is with Mr. Emmanuel, just like he's with all of us. Mr. Emmanuel is a part of God, a fragmentation of God, manifested in the flesh. Manifested in an image and a likeness of God, but as a man. And when we allow people like Mr. Emmanuel and others to continue on in these horrible situations and circumstances and conditions, we ourselves suffer, for we are leaving God out in the cold, homeless, hungry. So the next time you see someone that may have took some left turns when they should have stayed right, just know that just as God has blessed you and is with you, He is with those individuals as well. So don't look down on those like Mr. Emmanuel. Have some compassion. And if you can't say or think anything good, don't say or think anything at all. But if you can find it in your heart, at least say a prayer for him and others like him. Thank you for your time.